So this is the area just right around this corner over here. Is where I found the big footprint and went ahead and filmed it with foam. I came out this location again because I'm going to set up the type of tent that I was in when something came by and into my area and collapsed it on me. And now that I come back out here, I notice this branch has been, well, it's either fallen or been broken. In the survival world, we call this a widowmaker. I just think it's a little interesting that I was out here for a couple of days looking around and filling prints, and now this thing's broke. I've heard of Sasquatches, Bigfoots. They'll break branches like this to show their strength and to ward against trespassers. Now, granted, yeah, it could have been that the tree is old. Maybe the wind came through, lightning hit it, something. But let me show you. I need to go back through my old videos to see if I have anything on this tree. Right out there, about 30-35 yards, is where I foamed that track. And now this is right here. So they come right through here and right under the broken branch. Now you can see these branches right here, some of them are lower than I am. I'm 5'11". A rider would be right about this height. Trying to fill through here, it's just not going to work. The footprint, well, one of the footprints is right here. This is only a broken branch that's up there. Now I've looked through these branches already for hair fibers, and I haven't found any. Also, if you're a rider on a horse, you're just going to come through this area. Come through here and continue right out. So it doesn't make any sense to me that a rider would choose this path. Also, I went along these tracks to see if there was footprints next to them, as if maybe a rider got off a horse and walked it through here. And the tracks come through this area here. You can see them right here. This one here is actually pretty deep. And here's my foot next to that track. So whatever left those tracks came through this area here, went through, up and over. Once again, let's measure this out. At 6. That's 12. About 18 and a half. Six. By 8. Now I got the helicopter coming. Here's another track here, and you can see that this stick is right in the center of it. And it would have had to probably come from this tree right here. But that kind of tells me that this isn't a recent track from this morning, which is kind of a good thing. I hear some noise behind the camera. And of course, a friggin' plane would have to be going by at the same time, right? Okay, since I've been hearing that noise, I just moved to another location, and look at this, and more tracks coming through here. These look like pretty small tracks. These could probably be from a coyote or mountain lion, maybe a bobcat. There's a little wash that goes through here, so it acts as a natural game trail. I've looked up in the trees. I don't see any big old cats up there. However, look at this. You see that branch right there, like leaning against the tree? Again, as far as I know, from what I've heard and from what I've seen, that's a way that a Bigfoot will mark its area. This is interesting. You see that? That didn't just happen to fall there like that. There's no branches that it would have came off of, so that was purposely sat there. Why? I don't know. It could have been maybe a person, but you know, there's a lot of, call it coincidence, that there's a lot of things that you can tie into a Sasquatch out here. So I just heard some definite wood knocking out there. It could be somebody's out there playing around. Isn't that always the way it is? You hear something when the camera's off, the minute you turn the camera on, you don't hear nothing. You know, you hear wood knocking, you would think, okay, Jim, grab a piece of lumber, go to a tree, start knocking away. There's a couple of reasons why I'm not going to do that. First, I'm out here by myself, and I don't want to attract attention to myself if there is indeed an unknown primate out here. Not a good idea. Second, it's just because you might get a wood knocking response doesn't mean that that's an unknown primate. It could be somebody else out there. It could be an echo. And actually, I guess there's a third reason. That third reason is I'm idiot enough to go charging out there to find out what the hell's going on. I've gone deeper into the brush since I found those tracks. And I know there's something in here, whether it's a coyote or horse or a cow. Every once in a while I'll hear not wood knocking, but something traveling through a wooded area. And so long as you stay on trails, you see this is somewhat of a game trail, you can be fairly quiet. And here's the thing, I know that there's something out here, and it's making just enough noise to piss me off. I actually kind of like this spot. If I was going to pitch a full-size tent, this would be my preferred location. But I don't use full-size tents. This is my preferred area. And it's preferred because of this tree. Not so much that it's going to help to keep the rain off, but because the branches are pretty much low to the ground right here. It's very, very easy to climb up and get into this tree and get up and into an area, say 16, 17 feet from the ground. And that's what you want when you're out in areas like this by yourself.